Hello my fellow builders, I'm Minecraft, and welcome to the FNF John Bart Part 5. Yes, here we are, we're in Part 5, requested by Gerald Aleta 8778, the requester of John Bart, who also requested me other buildings like the USS North Carolina and the USS Washington, and this one is under his request, and I did this myself. And as you recall, for the last for the last 4 parts, I've been always doing it incomplete because usually I'd fall asleep, I'd be usually very tired, or sometimes I have too much to do and I get frustrated or I'm procrastinated most of the time, or basically sleep deprived and so on. And right now, this video is going to be quite short, I guess. In a way, this video is going to be quite short because we are going to be focusing on smaller minor detailing. And as you can see, our John Bart already is making quite an appearance and quite a astonishing view here. And we're going to end, as you can see from here in our view with John Bart. John Bart looks exactly amazing, looks exactly the same in overall, so on. And if you remember correctly, I did have an issue before with the very back part. Now the back part doesn't have any issue. And you know what's more fortunate? I didn't need to change the lower areas, meaning they are safe. But yes, this one was quite a doozy because it took me an entire day from 5:30 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. just to complete this entire superstructure layout, just to also know where to put its exact platforms, its floating islands, its floating platforms, and so on. And yeah, trust me, this is dedication despite having that long of an hour. If you want to see more videos like this, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as it will help me grow this channel, improve, and find better ways to become a better builder, become an inspiration to the world, and so on. So without further ado, let's go! The first part I'm going to be focusing on is basically her AA guns. She has a ton of them. I'm not going to lie. She has a lot of these. Best if I kind of do them. I'm going to take out the needed parts. Her needed structural parts. I think I'll also probably color them. I'll color them this way. There we go. Now we're just going to do her. Yeah, we're gonna do her AA guns. So let's start out with the very front ones. The front ones look really cool. There we have it. That's our first AA gun. If I remember correctly, this is the 100 millimeter. This is the 100 millimeter, or should I say 3.9-inch AA gun. Are these Hotchkiss? I think these are the Hotchkiss. Is it Hotchkiss? Probably. Probably. But yeah, there's about 18 of these. Basically 18. Yeah, 18 of these with 18 of these with dual mounted barrels. So yeah, 18 of these with dual mounted barrels. We're gonna do most of these, and then we're gonna proceed with other smaller details once we're done, and also other AA guns. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. Okay, there we have it. All 100 millimeter 3.9-inch AA guns are all done. So as you could see, those little platforms, just like I've said before, those small little platforms are where all her AA guns are at. And I think I've already placed all of them in the correct order, in the right place, the right order. Yeah, I did, so it's a good thing. And yes, this is where all her AA guns are at, and you can already identify which one, where or which one where or where it was placed. So now you can see it from here, and that's a good sign. And that also means that yeah, we are making lots of progress right now. And I think the best progress out of this so far is probably my superstructural design and the overall building for yeah, John Bart. Since I'm done with this one, I'm going to go with another type of anti-air gun. The next step, alright, I think I got what gun we're going to be doing here. The next type of gun that we are going to be doing is called the 0.52 Hotchkiss machine guns. Yeah, we're going to be doing those Hotchkiss guns. And as I'm seeing the number right here, the numbering for it should be around 20 of these, and they are about 13.2 millimeters, so that's about 0.2 inches. We're going to be doing that next. So yeah, since all of our anti-air guns, basically our primal anti-air guns are here, those gigantic 100 millimeter guns, or should I say the 3.9 inch. Same gun design like before, Except I think these ones are bigger. Never mind, I think I know why I keep getting confused. The ones that I'm looking at here are the Hotchkiss guns. Well, the ones that are 100 millimeters are the 12 ones. Those are the really huge ones. Yeah, I think I get it now. Yep. Okay, onto the building. Here's our example. Very different from the other one that we did, except this time we used actual blocks instead of using what do you call that? Wall. So yeah, it should be at least 5 blocks long. It's a 3.9 inch. The one that we did was actually Hotchkiss, so it kind of makes sense why it's a really long barrel. And overall design really nice. Should look like this. And it should kind of look like it's going up, 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 and up. There we go. Right, now I'm gonna continue doing it in all directions. Right. There we have it, all completed. All of those 100 millimeter, or should I say 3.9 inch cannons are finally done, or should I say AA guns. Those all dual mounted AA guns are finally finished, and I don't think I see any more other spacing where I need to put them, because according to what I'm seeing here is that they are no longer AA guns placed here and there. The only thing left that I need to put are either seemingly like portholes, because I know that John Bart has a lot of portholes, so Jean Bart has a lot of portholes. I'm gonna have to put those portholes around the John Bart, since John Bart has so many of that. And after that, I will be stopping because this is going to be at the end of part 5. I'm glad that progress is actually making, I'm glad I'm making a lot of progress out of this, because oh my god, this is really, really amazing. There you go. We've covered most of the John Bart's lower area, especially the top now that has at least some portholes located onto her main superstructure. There's also some located right on her bottom. As you can see, those little small tiny holes. Um, I was supposed to put some at the very back of the stern, but unfortunately I decided not to, since the very back of the stern is going to be lowered again and again. So maybe I can in the next video. Yeah, maybe I can in the next video, although it will be lowered. Unless you want me to make it higher, then I can do that as well too. But it will take time, and it will be be very time consuming. I'm just not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, anyway, there we go. Now you can see our John Bart in full view and full design already. She is almost complete. She just needs a few more other things that is lacking, especially the very minority small detailing on her structural design and architectural texture. So we've already got the 100mm guns, or should I say the 3.9 inches, which looks like this. I want you guys to actually take a look at that, and this is how it's supposed to look like. Yes. And then followed by that type of gun, this is the 13.2mm, or basically this is the Hotchkiss cannons. You're supposed to also have these. Identify them by using at least the black deep slate tile, so that you identify which one's anti-air gun and which one is actually cannon. So cannon and anti-air guns are both now placed together, and I'm actually really happy. I also did put some slight modifications on each of and every one of them, especially how I customized the way I built both anti-air guns. Yes, pretty cool, pretty unique, pretty awesome. Overall, John Bart's already looking like the actual battleship herself. And the only thing that's lacking left is either a camouflage, the whole ideal of I'm sleepy. Yeah, the whole ideal for John Bart being completely modified to the USS Trumpeter if I remember it. The one where she had her secondary gun removed and was replaced with a lot of AA guns instead. Yeah. But overall, I think the best type of iconic look for the John Bart would be the base version, because the base version definitely fits her better, and it is the most iconic one other than the USS Trumpeter class type that was remodified by the US Navy. Yeah, this one I'd prefer it better because it's from the French. It's from the French itself. The really iconic people of baguette and deliciousness. Baguette and some deliciousness. Really, yeah. So it is already almost 2 a.m. in the morning, but at least I managed to finish it, even though there are times I kind of felt sleepy and so on. You know what? I'm actually doing a great job, and we are now close to the finish line for making our John Bart. The only thing I need left to do is just to finish her up completely, and we are good to go. So, especially to you, the requester, the one who actually requested me this amazing and spectacular battleship, I hope we can negotiate something together, because this is actually really hard. Well, not really hard. It was easy, but it was also quite time consuming. And you owe me a debt for that. Anyway, yeah. If you guys want to see more videos like this, especially if you want to DM something if you really want to see more videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button, because it will help with the channel. Also, if you also want to request buildings from me, you can send it throughout my DMs and either Discord, my Facebook page, or even here on YouTube itself. And once I get that I will get that into my bucket list, and I will randomize it along with other people's requests. And when I do that, it will always be randomized so that there will be no one-sided biasness. So that should be all I'm going to be saying, and thank you guys. This is the fifth part. This is the fifth part for FNF John Bart, and I'll see you into the next episode. Take care, guys, and good night.